College education should be free. As we all know, all the high costs of living here in California are facing students struggles to pay their tuition or all the materials or whatever they need to study here in California. So today we're going to explore all the different views why college education should be free here in America, and also comparing other colleges over there in South America that they say that they have a free education with just a minimal pay of tuition, but for a full year free college or university education. Here in the United States, especially here in California, public colleges, the cost of tuition seems never to cease, rising year after year, according to the National Center of Education Statistics. For a four-year college tuition, one of the top #1 high prices here in California is the University of Southern California, with a private institution non-profit with the minimum cost fee tuition of $61,500. This situation could potentially affect directly for students with a low income status, especially some of the students maybe have like a full-time schedule for school and a full-time job, so that way they can afford to pay all tuition for 2 years college or a 4 years university.
Well, I think it's catastrophic, and even the private expensive colleges get support from the government because students get financial aid. And so when the tuition is that high, it means that an awful lot of tax money is going towards very few people getting an education. And I think that with the high rents, almost universally in California, students graduate, even if they get into a good career, they're very handicapped financially for quite a long time. I remember even before, like this is probably 15 years ago, I was in a restaurant talking to the waiter. And he said, when I told him I was a De Anza professor, he said, "Oh, I went to De Anza for a while, but then I had to stop because my wife needed to work and we couldn't afford De Anza plus childcare." And I thought, okay, there's someone right there who did not get a college education that they wanted, and that would have been good for our society if they had it. They're willing to work, they're willing to study, and they can't do it. I think it's completely wrong.
Most of the important colleges in South America are free tuition provided by the government, referring for a full 4-year education. One of them is the National University of Callao, located in Lima, Peru.
I think it's the best way to go. I can't believe that in the US we are still having to make the argument about the value of education. If we are a democracy at all, we have to have opportunity. And with every rise in cost, more people are deciding, and unfortunately it's a wise choice, wow, I can't afford to go to college and I can't afford to try out a couple majors. When people are educated, they live in a bigger world.
We contact some of the faculty members over there in the National University of Callao, and one of them, the Director of Extension of Social Responsibilities of Business School, to explain us the importance and benefits of free tuition and education.
Sabemos que la estructura de cada universidad, en este caso en el extranjero, donde usted está en los Estados Unidos, nuestra realidad aquí en Perú, en América, es diferente. Nuestros alumnos ingresantes que han sido clientes potenciales, al ingresar solamente pagan un derecho simbólico, porque lo demás es totalmente gratis. El Estado peruano brinda a las universidades nacionales, específicamente a nuestra Universidad Nacional del Callao, para todas sus facultades, el estudio total. El alumno no paga absolutamente ningún costo durante el mes hasta acabar el ciclo. Pero sí, como vuelvo a repetir, vamos a llamarla como si fuera una matrícula, como una bonificación, como un pago que se da al comenzar. Es un pago mínimo, creo que la suma acá es, creo, 83 soles.
Claro, comparando a $61,000 es una gran diferencia en este caso.
La estructura allá en la Universidad Americana es totalmente diferente. De repente sus costos también, hay que entender, son muy altos. Aquí el costo lo asume el Estado. Entonces, aquí en Perú, por ejemplo, yo quisiera estudiar en Estados Unidos, pero cuando van a Estados Unidos, la realidad es totalmente diferente. Entonces, hay que ver en qué momento, creo que hay que cotizar desde acá y que realmente sea transparente, verdad, y responsivo, como lo es allá, para que nuestra comunidad sepa realmente a qué nos vamos a atrever a participar, porque los chicos quieren, los alumnos quieren llevar maestrías, pero, o quieren estudiar pregrado, ¿no? En el college, como usted lo ha dicho. Pero es importante el detalle económico. El detalle económico es importante. Ahora, no es un castigo, sino la estructura, vamos a llamar, del negocio, es así. Los costos en Estados Unidos pienso yo que son muy altos mantener a una gran universidad, porque los campos no son como los campos que tenemos aquí en Lima. Los campos son muy grandes allá. Entonces, y sé que hay, porque he ido a los Estados Unidos, sé que hay hasta canchas de atletismo, hay piscina, hay gimnasios. Es una cosa enorme. Yo creo que eso es donde el alumno asume esos costos. Pienso yo, si no de otra manera, tal vez hay que tener también pendiente si es que el Estado americano también subvenciona, pero también tiene un costo para las universidades americanas.
A ti, opinión personal, ¿tú crees que la educación universitaria, college, university, debería ser gratis?
Esa es la filosofía de una gran nación como los Estados Unidos que debería tener. Nosotros somos un país en desarrollo, que si no atendemos a esa cultura económica que está llena de escasez, nosotros tenemos alumnos en regiones con mucha pobreza extrema. No es una pobreza, es una pobreza extrema, y hoy son grandes profesionales.